Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the 2022 Hyundai Sonata SEL, and this one is the SEL with the convenience package. So let me go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood there is a 2.5 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. It is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 191 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque, and the fuel economy numbers on this engine: 27 in the city, 37 highway, and 31 combined. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2022 Sonata SEL, and if you guys are curious about the standard features this one has, just go ahead and pause the video. And as I said, this one does have the convenience package. It is a $2,200 package, and the Quartz White is a $400 option, and the price on this one is $30,000 with destination. So if you guys are curious about the color is called Quartz White, and it does look very good on this SEL trim. And as I said, this one is the SEL trim with the convenience package, and this white color goes really good with this gloss black trim. I think it does match it very, very good. And I really like the fact that there's a good amount of trims you could choose from. There's the SE, SEL, and then SEL Plus, Limited, N-Line, and for 2022, Hyundai is introducing the N-Line Black Edition, if I'm not mistaken. But I think there's, 6 trims you could choose from. Coming to the front, I really like the design of the Sonata. And you could see this thing coming from far away. I've seen them at night, and I really love the daytime running light on the Sonata. It does actually go all the way up right there, and then it just becomes chrome. It does actually still have the plastic wrap on it, but basically right underneath this plastic wrap is chrome, and it just goes basically you can't really tell if this is a light or if it's a chrome trim, but when it's on, of course, you could tell. Anyways, it does have full LED lights in the front, so it does have LED low beam, LED high beam, and the turn signal indicators are in the bottom, and they look very, very good. And when they're not activated, they are part of the daytime running light. And yeah, seriously guys, I really love the design of the Sonata. There is 2 lines on the hood, and the grille is nice and big, finished in gloss black, and the Hyundai badge is of course in the middle. It does serve as the sensor for the emergency braking, and it does have a gloss black lip spoiler, and there is fake vents right here. So those vents are fake. There's an opening right here on the side to let air in, and this one is actually fake, but the center is functional, so air goes in and basically cools down the engine. But overall, I think the design looks good. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll show you the side view of this Sonata. Here is a side view of this Sonata, and the side view looks pretty good. And I love the fact that there is some gloss black in the bottom. So there is basically a side skirt. It is finished in gloss black. It does match the front and back. And for the mirrors do have turn signal indicators and blind spot monitoring system. And the bottom portion of the mirror is finished in flat black, and the top portion is finished in the same color as the car. And if you guys are curious about the rim size is 215 55 17, and the design looks alright. I would definitely go with the SEL Plus because it does add those beautiful 19-inch rims, and I think they look amazing, honestly. The window trims are finished in chrome, and the top portion of the door handles are finished in chrome. And this SEL trim does have the convenience package that basically adds the panoramic sunroof, and the panoramic sunroof looks very good when it's open. And there is a shark fin antenna on the roof, and it is finished in gloss black. But let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll show you the back view of this Sonata. So here is the back of the Sonata 22, and the back looks the same as the 21. For the tail lights, I really like the design of them, and there is this LED strip in the middle. And for the turn signal indicators, they are halogen, and the reverse is halogen. I love the fact that the tail lights are smoked out, and I really like the design on the top portion of the tail lights. And it does have like a built-in spoiler, and the Hyundai logo is finished in chrome. That's the backup camera, and Sonata is written in chrome in the back, spaced out, and the font is nice and big. And as I said, there is some gloss black in the bottom, and the reverse lights are in the bottom next to the reflectors. And there is dual exhaust tips, and they're connected to the exhaust pipe. And I really like the diffuser on this Sonata. It is nice and aggressive. Probably it's a little bit hard to see over the camera, but in person the diffuser is nice and aggressive. Here is a key. It does look good. It has a really nice weight to it, and it does have 5 buttons on it: lock, unlock, tailgate release, panic button, and remote start. And it does have a physical key inside of it. Let's go ahead and open the trunk. There's actually 3 ways to open the trunk. There's one on the key, one inside, and one on the trunk itself. And I love the fact that the trunk opens all the way up by itself. And this Sonata does have the preferred accessory package. Basically, it adds the first aid kit, and it does add those pins. And yeah, guys, inside there is a ton of space. I really love the space, the trunk space in this Sonata. It's something like the Honda Accord and the Camry, but it is nice and wide. And underneath there is the spare tire with the jack and the jack tools, and there's a little bit of space around the spare tire to put to store things next to it. But yeah, guys, I love the trunk space in this Sonata. Here is a front door panel, and the front door panel looks good. This top portion right here is finished in that synthetic rubber material. It is nice and soft. There is this brushed aluminum trim, and the door handle feels very, very light, but I really like the design of it. A tweeter. The speaker is in the bottom, and window switches, mirror controls, everything looks good. I love the fact that there's some brushed aluminum on the window switches and on the mirror controls. Front 2 windows are automatic up and down. This is nice and soft. Even this is actually nice and soft. In the bottom, this is plastic, which is expected, of course. The storage place in the bottom is not that big. I really wish it was big. There is a small bottle holder, and for the seats, they're very, very nice and comfortable. I just came back from driving this Sonata SEL, and the seats are very, very comfortable. I really like the design, and it does have some gray stitching, and it does have this gray/white line in the middle. And the seats are powered, and there is a lumbar support. But let's go ahead and move inside this Sonata, and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2022 Hyundai Sonata SEL. It does look very nice from the inside. It is nice and spacious, and the design looks good. Steering wheel is wrapped in leather. It does have some brushed aluminum on it, and overall I think the design of the steering wheel is nice. It does have an opening in the bottom, and it does have that futuristic look to it. And all the way to the left there is the voice command mode, volume controls, and phone controls. And on the right is the safety features, basically Hyundai, I think Smart Cruise if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, it does have the adaptive cruise control, it does have the steering assist, and emergency braking and everything. And behind the steering wheel there is the wiper controls, and on the left is the headlight controls with the turn signal controls. And since this is the SEL trim with the convenience package, it does add this 12.3 inch LCD screen. It does look very, very good, and when you change the mode, it actually changes. It looks very, very nice, and very high resolution. And right here on the left there is, of course, the AC vent. I love the fact that there's some brushed aluminum right here, and in the bottom there is the brightness control, there is the link keep assist, tailgate release or trunk release, traction control, and the e-brake. And for the screen, it is an 8-inch screen. It does look good. I love the gloss black on the screen, and doesn't seem like it collects a lot of dust and fingerprints, which is good. There is a volume knob and a tune knob, and does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and there is touch sensitive buttons on the left and right. And there is this brushed aluminum trim. I think it does look very, very nice. And here are the climate controls. Climate controls look very good and very easy to use. There is an auto function. It does of course have the sync function since it does have dual climate control. Here is the heated seats, 3 stages. Of course the passenger has it too. You could change the modes from this switch right here. Here is the fan speed, off button, and then the AC. And coming down there is 2 USBs, one 12-volt, and a wireless phone charger, and this is part of the convenience package. And here is the shifter that will control the 8-speed automatic transmission. And here is the backup camera. And it doesn't look that bad. I really wish it was a little bit better. It is nice and wide. And to put the car in reverse, just click the button. Neutral, same thing. Drive, same thing. And of course, park is the same thing. Some cars have it different, a little bit different, but this is very easy to use. Gloss black around the shifter, and there's more gloss black right here. Here is the drive mode. Very easy to use. Brake hold, 2 cup holders, nice and big. And there's this phone holder in the middle. And for the armrest, it is nice and soft, wrapped in leather, some white stitching right here on the sides. And inside there is a good amount of space, but there is no USBs or 12 volts or anything like that. And here is the rear view mirror. It's almost frameless. I love the fact that the bezels are nice and thin, and the mirror itself, it is nice and big. And since this one has the convenience package, it does add LED lights, which is nice. This button will turn on all the lights, and this button right here will keep the lights off when the doors are open. Here is the switch to open the panoramic sunroof, Blue Link, SOS, and there is no glasses holder. I really wish there was a glasses holder, but there is no space. Here is the panoramic sunroof. It does bring in a lot of lights, and I really love the way how it looks like from the outside. It just gives this car a sporty look. And for the visor, it is actually very, very soft, and it's a little bit on the lighter side. I really wish it had a little bit more weight, but it does move very quick. And there is a halogen light, and there is a massive mirror, which is very, very nice. Here is the back door panel. The back door panel has the same design as the front. It does have the brushed aluminum trim in the middle. Top portion is that synthetic rubber material. This is wrapped in leather. The armrest is nice and soft, wrapped in leather. The door handle is very light, just like the front. Here is the window switch. Speakers have a really nice design to them, and all the way in the bottom, this is plastic, which is fine, and a very small storage place. And for the back seats are nice and spacious, and this is actually expected in this segment. That cord and the camera, they have the same leg room, and headroom is very good in this Sonata. And there is an armrest here in the back. It's not wrapped in leather, but it is very, very soft. 2 cup holders, and back here there is 2 AC vents, and there is 1 USB, and that's how the front of this Sonata looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2022 Hyundai Sonata. I would like to thank Faraz and Key Hyundai in Milford, Connecticut for providing me this Hyundai Sonata. If you guys are interested and if you guys are around, make sure to come and check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.